Hey, hello everybody. How's everybody doing today? I'm coming on really quick to show you all a pasta dish that I have been making for quite a while, but because of my new diet regimen, by adding protein to my diet, I'm going to be adding shrimp to it. So in the past when I made this, I didn't put shrimp. I just used the spinach and everything minus the shrimp. So I'm going to try to put this together as quick as I possibly can and have a complete video. I don't know how it's going to work, but we're going to try our best. So the shrimp, everything is clean. I've washed my hands. Everything is already together just for time purposes. Shrimp have been cleaned. I put some of the Creole seasoning and garlic powder on them. Some of this seasoning right here and a little garlic powder and black pepper. So that's what I season the shrimp with. So I'm going to go in with the shrimp for about 1 minute on each side. I don't want to cook them complete because once they get into the pasta, if they're overcooked, then they're going to be rubbery. So I just want to cook them on each side for just about a minute. Just about a minute. Okay, so the shrimp are cooking, and then I have my pasta going in the back here. This is a nice pasta that I get from Trader Joe's. It's called Pappardelle. It's a very nice pasta. It's a flat, wide noodle. It's similar to like an egg noodle, but just as long as a spaghetti noodle. So I've been boiling these now for about 5 minutes or so. I'm going to take them off also in about another 2 minutes because I'm going to have them just be cooked at the al dente, you know, so because they're going to continue cooking once I take the shrimp out and put everything into this pan. So I'm going to go ahead and start flipping some of the shrimp over now because, like I said, I don't want to cook them thoroughly. I just want to pre-cook, and they'll cook the rest of the way through once I do the other part to my process. So how's everybody doing? Sorry, let me maybe put the camera down a little bit. How's everybody doing today? Today is Friday. I am off. Yes, I'm cooking dinner at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. And I'm also going to be frying a couple of pieces of whiting later. Now that we're going to fry right around dinner time because you don't want no cold fried fish. So I'll be frying that later on this evening. But with this pasta, yeah, I'm going to have this done early. And I like to let it sit because it tastes better once it sit in its rich goodness. So as you can see here, I've already flipped them over to the other side. And again, I put some of that Tony's Creole seasoning, some black pepper and garlic powder. And in the pot back there, I have some pasta boiling. And I also have some spinach that's going to be going in. Let me see if I can get my camera adjusted, guys. Sorry, you know I'm not good at all of this, so please excuse me. Production is, we're short-staffed today. Production called out today. So we have some fresh chopped onions here. This is like a quarter of a large onion that I chopped up. I'm going to be using a hefty sized spoon of minced garlic. I didn't feel like cutting up fresh garlic. I have some tomato paste. I'm going to be using like a tablespoon, maybe 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. Some heavy whipping cream, a little bit of vegetable broth, this is some vegan Parmesan. I'm still going to be using my other alternatives along with the protein thing. So you're going to see a mixture of things because I just have to do it like that for now. just to increase my protein intake. You know, your girl is coming in off of recovery and trying to heal, as well as pick up some pounds that I lost while I was in the hospital and prior to going in the hospital. With that bleeding ulcer, I was in pain for like 3 weeks with it, and 3 weeks of pretty much not eating any food at all, nothing, barely drinking water. Okay, so I'm going to be taking the shrimp out now. I don't want to continue cooking them. Taking the shrimp out, and from here then I'll start my next process. And guys, let me tell you something. This meal right here, it is so delicious, and it's a 30-minute quick meal. You can cook this in 30 minutes tops, no lie. So delicious. You know, before I had this stomach problem, and before I would put these shrimp into the dish, I would add either jalapeno peppers. You guys know I love jalapeno peppers, and crushed red peppers. But because of the stomach problem I have now, throwing in the onions right into that savory goodness there. So the onions are gonna cook down until they're translucent. And then I'm going to also put in a nice helping of garlic, probably about that much. And let that cook down. And, oops, I don't really like to use metal in my cooking pans. I'm going to also be adding in the tomato sauce, the tomato paste as well at this time. So I'm going to kind of burn the tomato paste so that we can get that canned flavor off of it, so it won't have that taste of the can. Okay, let me get the right tools here, because I'm not going to be scratching and denting my goods there, you know. So yeah, I'm going to cook down the tomato paste. I want it to not burn, but pretty much just cook off that can taste to it, that metal can taste. So I'm going to let this saute for a minute. I'm going to let it saute, and then I'm going to drop a little bit of, let me move this back so you guys can see it. I'm going to put a little bit of, like a tablespoon, 2 tablespoons of vegetable broth to thin out the tomato paste. So while that is going, I'm going to quickly grab my pasta off, because this has been cooking now for about 7 minutes or so. I'm going to drain my pasta and have that ready to drop in my onion and garlic and tomato paste once I cook down the paste a little bit. So yeah, I'm just gonna take another 30 seconds or so. This doesn't take long at all. Very quick process. It's still gonna continue cooking once I add all of the other products. So the onions have cooked down, the garlic has cooked in with the onions, the tomato, everything is pretty much come together. So I'm going to add just a little bit of vegetable broth just to thin it out. Very easy, quick meal, you guys, and it's nice. Do this on a weeknight, you know, when you come in from work, you want something savory, but you don't want to spend a lot of time over the stove. This is it. And for other folks, if you want to add chicken strips, you can add chicken. You can leave it without. That's the way that I used to eat it in the past. I'm going to add a little bit more broth because I did add extra tomato paste. Yeah, so you can leave it without any protein in it and just have a nice spinach Alfredo type of pasta. Or you can, like I said, add some protein to it. So again, I'm having shrimp added to mine because of, you know, I need to step up my protein and get some pounds back on this old girl. Okay, so now with that being said, I'm gonna now add in my heavy cream. Adding in the heavy cream. And I don't do any measuring. I do everything by eye, so I don't even know that. I probably add in like a little bit more than a quarter of this container. Don't even ask, because I don't even know. Just I eyeball. If it looks good, that's what we work with. You know, if I just go by what it looked like. And let me just show you up close so far what it's looking like. So again, this is tomato paste with onions and garlic cooked down. Then I thinned it out with a little vegetable broth. And then I added the heavy cream. So now from here, what time do I have? I'm going into overtime, but you know what, guys? Today I'm going to let this overtime rock out. Hopefully you guys don't mind spending a little extra time on the camera with me. I always try to keep the videos down to 10 minutes, but today it's probably going to go a lot more than 10. So now I'm just adding in some chopped spinach. Adding chopped spinach to the heavy cream with the tomato and onion and garlic. I'm going to turn the heat up just a little bit to bring it to almost like a little boil. I'm going to thin it out a little bit more with some more broth, as well as a little bit more heavy cream, because I want it a little bit more creamy consistency. There we go. That's what I want. And I didn't use a whole bag of spinach, but I used almost the whole bag of spinach. So from here, I'm going to go ahead and add my shrimp back. And then I'm just going to let it cook down. Now I'll let the shrimp do its cook. So now I'm going to let this cook down. And the star of the show is my pasta. So drop that in there and just bring it all together. Bring it all together. And let me tell you something, guys. This is a beautiful, nice, quick, simple, easy meal. And once I combine it all together, I will then top it with the Parmesan cheese. Again, this is some nice gourmet pasta here, guys. This is a really nice 30-minute dish. And I don't want to stay over too long, but I just wanted to kind of give you an idea of some of my new food options. Pescatarian style. Transitioning from plant-based over to pescatarian by adding shrimp or fish to my meals. So guys, I'm going to let this just cook down for probably about another 10 minutes or so. You know, just let it come together. I'm going to sprinkle a little black pepper. Lord knows I really want to add some crushed pepper or something, cayenne, but it's against my better judgment because of my stomach. I cannot stomach spices anymore. So this is it. Pasta, creamy. It's creamy spinach and shrimp pappardelle pasta. So there you have it. Let me bring you up a little bit closer. I'm not really getting a good shot of it, but I'm just gonna let it go down on simmer now. And there you have it, guys. This is my dinner for Friday evening, along with some fried whiting tonight. And probably some garlic bread. More than likely some garlic bread. So I would love to have you guys stick around till the end to see a finished plate, but you know, I'm big on my time. I'm already into 15 minutes and I don't want to hold the camera guy in overtime. You know, they charge, man. They charge by the minute when you're in overtime. Production don't play, you know, so I'm already spending a hefty buck here in overtime. So this is dinner for tonight, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed my video. Again, it's a 15-minute quick and easy meal that you can put together for your family, weeknight, weekend. And again, trust me, it's very tasty. Very tasty. I'm going to I will be putting down in the description. Oh, let me go ahead and top it with this, because this is the star of the show. The Parmesan cheese is the star of the show. And again, I'm still using my alternatives because I still love that lifestyle. So I'm still going to eat that way, but just by adding a couple of little proteins to my diet. But this is the star of the show right here, guys. This is what tops it off. Adding the Parmesan cheese to it. All right, so now I'm going to turn it down and let it cook off. And this is dinner for tonight. So I hope you guys enjoyed my video. Please thumbs up and drop me a comment below. Let me know if this is something that you may be interested. I don't want to show you guys myself because I'm in PJs. I'm off today, so I'm really enjoying myself. So if you're interested in something like this, let me know down below. Again, please thumbs up the video. So we can get me out in the universe, get some more action coming my way. Again, thanks for stopping by. Enjoy your evening as well as your weekend. Be blessed and be well. Bye-bye. Got my hair up today. Bye-bye.